The football world is currently suffering from a collective delusion. We are told that Real Madrid wins because of heritage. We are told they win because of DNA. We are told, quite simply, that they are lucky. That is the first mistake.
Well, Mundo Deportivo, they got Nico's stamp of approval with this morning's paper. Se acabó. Nico,
it's over.
It is.
Se acabó.
Luck does not survive 2 decades of scrutiny. Heritage does not score in the 94th minute with surgical consistency. By the end of 2025, something strange has happened. The Galáctico model, the era of buying the biggest names and hoping they fit, is dead. In its place, Florentino Perez has authorized a transformation that makes football look less like a sport and more like a calculated execution. They have built the world's first post-tactical super team. While rivals are obsessed with positional geometry, Madrid has weaponized chaos. They have realized that in the modern game, the most valuable resource isn't space, it's stress. The era of the system is over. The era of the monster has begun, and if you're still judging this club by the logic of 2018, you've already lost. For a decade, Real Madrid was a team of architects. Toni Kroos was the compass. Luka Modric was the clock. They controlled the tempo. They dictated the rhythm. They moved the ball to move the opponent. It was beautiful, but it was traditional. This was Carlo Ancelotti's genius, to take the world's best individual talents and give them the freedom to create. His Madrid won Champions Leagues through moments of individual brilliance, resilience, and a profound, almost mystical aura. But as the calendar turns to late 2025, the architects have been replaced by engines. The departure of the old guard wasn't just a change in personnel, it was a total reset of the club's physical profile. Madrid didn't just get younger, they got scary. Look at the current midfield: Eduardo Camavinga, Federico Valverde, Jude Bellingham, Aurelien Tchouameni. These aren't just footballers, they are decathletes who happen to be elite with a ball at their feet. The world thought Madrid would struggle to replace the passing of Kroos. Instead, they simply decided that passing was no longer the primary objective. Why pass around a block when you can run through it? Why wait for an opening when you can force a collapse? This is the Great Reset. Madrid has moved from technical superiority to physical inevitability. This wasn't Ancelotti's vision. This was Florentino Perez's next evolution. But physicality alone is just a blunt instrument. To turn a collection of monsters into a dynasty, you need a brain capable of processing at light speed. Enter Xabi Alonso. By late 2025, the shadow of Alonso's arrival has changed the atmosphere at Valdebebas. If Ancelotti was the vibe manager who allowed stars to shine, Alonso is the grandmaster who teaches them how to dominate space. The strange thing we're seeing now is the hybrid of Madrid's traditional freedom and Alonso's Leverkusen logic. He isn't just a coach, he's a system architect. Alonso hasn't brought a rigid formation, he's brought a structural intelligence. He has taken the most physically dominant squad in history and taught them how to play rest defence as a weapon. Under his influence, Madrid no longer just recovers the ball, they trap the opponent into losing it in zones that guarantee a goal within 4 seconds. He has turned the chaos of Madrid into a controlled explosion. He isn't changing the players, he's upgrading their software, preparing them for a future where every millisecond counts. To understand why this new hybrid works, you have to understand relational play under the Alonso influence. Where Ancelotti's Madrid would often rely on a deep block and individual duels to win the ball back, Alonso demands a relentless, organised high press. The numbers tell the story. In late 2025, Madrid's expected goals against has plummeted to 0.75 per match, the lowest in Europe. This is a direct result of their increased high-press success rate, which now stands at 85%. In possession, Alonso has refined the player gravity concept. Look at how Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappé and Rodrigo interact. Alonso allows them to cluster together, creating a massive gravity well, that sucks the entire opposition defence into a 10-yard radius. But here's the Alonso twist, the key difference from the Ancelotti era. While the defence is being sucked into the vacuum on the left, his tactical structure ensures the opposite flank isn't just open, it's a pre-calculated kill zone. He has implemented asymmetrical overloads. This is why the acquisition of Trent Alexander-Arnold in the summer of 2025 was so critical. He plays as a high-flying right wing-back in Alonso's 3-4-2-1 hybrid, almost like an auxiliary winger. While the left side draws the opposition, Alexander-Arnold and Valverde exploit the acres of space with lightning-fast switches of play. This isn't just about possession, it's about control. Alonso's Madrid averages 52% possession in big games, but they use it as a defensive tool. They keep the ball to keep the opponent tired. It is robotic in its execution, but relational in its creativity. This cold, calculated approach contrasts sharply with the often chaotic, yet effective transitions of the Ancelotti era. The symbol of this strange evolution is Jude Bellingham. In 2025, Bellingham has evolved into something we don't have a name for yet. He isn't a number 10, he isn't a number 8, he is a hybrid monster. Under Alonso's tutelage, his positioning has become even more lethal. He now operates in the half spaces, with the precision of a German engineer but the power of a heavyweight boxer. He's the engine that links Alonso's defensive structure to the attacking chaos. Madrid has weaponized his physical versatility to break the opponent's defensive assignments. If a centre-back follows him, he opens a hole for Mbappé. If a midfielder follows him, he outmuscles them. Then there is Kylian Mbappé. The world expected him to be the focal point. Instead, Alonso has used him as a tactical magnet. His mere presence on the pitch changes the geometry for everyone else. By standing still, he creates 10 yards of space for Vinicius. By making a dummy run, he creates a lane for Valverde. This is the ultimate luxury. Using the world's best striker as a tactical decoy within a sophisticated structure. This intelligent movement is a hallmark of Alonso's coaching, maximising the impact of his elite forwards without making them predictable. To build this machine, Alonso has had to be ruthless. The strange thing happening in the dressing room is a massive power shift. The sentimentality of the Ancelotti era has been replaced by cold, hard, tactical logic. The departed, summer 2025. The era of the veterans is officially over. Luka Modric was let go in the summer of 2025, moving to AC Milan to pull the strings in Serie A. Lucas Vazquez and Nacho followed, marking a clear generational shift. Even Dani Carvajal, the long-serving right-back, is reportedly planning a 2026 exit to Algarrafa, making way for the new era of leadership ushered in by Alexander-Arnold. The on-the-block list, summer 2026. Reports from late 2025 suggest Alonso has approved a sweeping overhaul for the summer of 2026, targeting players who don't fit his intense tactical and physical demands. David Alaba. Frequent injuries and a high salary have pushed him toward the exit. Madrid will not offer an extension. Dani Ceballos. His salary and lack of consistent tactical fit make him a prime candidate for a sale. Vinicius Jr. This is the shock. Tensions are reportedly at a knife's edge between Vini and Alonso. With his contract negotiations at an impasse and Alonso favouring Rodrigo as a more tactically versatile focal point, the unthinkable, a Vinicius departure, is being discussed in the halls of the Bernabeu. His direct, chaotic style, while effective under Ancelotti, is perceived as less controlled for Alonso's system. The untouchables. Alonso is rebuilding the squad around three pillars who embody his philosophy: Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, and Eduardo Camavinga. These are the players who possess the physical prowess, the versatility, and the tactical IQ Alonso demands. Their ability to switch roles and maintain intensity is paramount. Why is this strange transformation so frightening for the rest of Europe? Because Alonso has removed the one thing that used to beat Madrid: tactical discipline. You used to be able to beat Madrid if you were more organised. You can't do that anymore. Xabi Alonso is the architect of organisation. He has taken a team that was already impossible to out-talent and made them impossible to outthink. The Guardiola comparison. Pep Guardiola builds systems to dominate possession and space. He demands strict positional play. Alonso, however, builds systems to dominate moments. He understands that elite football is a series of transitions, and his Madrid is built to win every single one. Where Guardiola's system can sometimes be undone by a single, chaotic moment, Alonso's system is designed to thrive in chaos. The rule breakers. If your rule is, don't leave the zone, Madrid will overload that zone until you break. If your rule is, follow the man, Madrid will pull you into a position where you are useless. Opponents are realising that they aren't losing to a better tactic. They are losing to a better organism. Madrid plays the game as if it's a living thing, breathing and changing. It is a war of attrition, where the opponent's brain wears out before Madrid's legs do. As we look toward 2026, the strange reality becomes even darker for the rest of the world. The renovation of the Bernabeu wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about financial sovereignty. Madrid is now a 365-day-a-year revenue machine. This capital is being funneled into a recruitment plan that feels like it was designed by Xabi Alonso himself. They are no longer looking for stars, they are looking for monsters with high football IQ. The rumoured targets for 2026 are chosen to ensure this tactical evolution continues. The return of Nico Paz. Madrid has already decided to trigger the €9 million buyback clause for the Como sensation. Paz, who has been dominant in Serie A, is set to be Alonso's first signing of 2026, a testament to his eye for versatile, intelligent talent. The Leverkusen connection. The big prize remains Florian Wirtz. Despite his struggle to adapt at Liverpool, Alonso views him as the missing piece. The elite playmaker who understands his system perfectly from their time together in Germany. His ability to link midfield to attack with precision and intensity is exactly what Alonso demands. The defensive wall. Madrid is reportedly eyeing Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool to solidify a backline that will finally move on from the Alaba era, seeking a physically dominant and reliable central defender. But rumours are saying the club has no interest in him anymore. Madrid is building a squad where every player can play 3 positions and process Xabi's complex instructions at a sprint. The 2026 Real Madrid won't need a halftime talk. They will simply be a self-correcting AI on grass, managed by the most intelligent tactical mind of his generation. The debate about who is the best coached team in the world used to be a battle between the vibe of Madrid and the system of Manchester City. But what happens when the team with the best athletes hires the man with the best system? Real Madrid has proven that in the final autopsy of football, chaos beats order every single time, especially when that chaos is orchestrated by a genius. They don't play the game you think they are playing a game where your tactical perfection is actually your greatest flaw. The strange thing at Real Madrid isn't that they keep winning, it's that with Xabi Alonso at the helm, it's no longer a miracle, it's a mathematical certainty. The shift is happening. The era of the Galáctico is over, and the era of the intelligent machine has begun. If you believe Xabi Alonso is the final piece that makes Madrid truly unbeatable, comment checkmate below. If you think this tactical upgrade and the ruthless clear-out are destroying the soul of the club, comment legacy below. Tell us, who is the one player Real Madrid cannot afford to lose in this 2026 revolution? What will be the biggest challenge for Alonso? If you want to stay ahead of the strange transformations happening in the elite game, subscribe and ring the notification bell. We perform the autopsy so you can see the truth before it becomes obvious. Tell us in the comments, is Xabi Alonso's Madrid the greatest team ever assembled?